So let's do a handshake because we're in
Boom.
person.
Do it.
Boom. So I mentioned this in the green room a little bit. When I think of you, the two things that jump off are like Viking, and number two, also this image that I saw maybe in 2020, a little bit later in the year or before, where it was a screenshot of a Zoom room, and you were in it, and tons and tons of people.
Mm.
And you were facilitating a room of facilitators, and you've done this in person. I know you've done this at Capital Factory. But you said to me, like, this is something we do every week. People come in. What was that? What was that about?
Yeah, we let me just back up a little
Yes.
bit because it really starts with my love of community. And I was community building for years. I had a CTO meetup, and then I started this facilitation meetup that we were doing monthly at Capital Factory. And then the pandemic hit, and we were all locked down at our homes. And I thought to myself, how am I going to support the community? And we scheduled a meetup, this time in Zoom, and we called it the Future of Facilitation. And we had 300 people show up to this thing, and we hosted a giant session to explore what it means. Like, what is this going to do to our field, to our profession, to our lives? And it was really interesting to lean into folks' fears and curiosities, and then that shifted to happening every week, because once we experienced 300 people in the room and the interest, and just watching the community grow from being just Austin to being international,
Nice.
it's like, might as well, let's do this every week. And so ever since, we've done it every week, and it's called Facilitation Lab, and that's how we convene our community of facilitators.
I love that. And you mentioned that you've always been interested in community. I grew up in Boxtown, and I was huge families, like huge families. Like there were weddings with hundreds of people,
Mm.
all family,
Yeah.
all family, huge. And so when I came to the U.S., I moved alone, and I was missing that for a long time. I found some in college. Then after that time, after college, that you're like finding your place, you're in a new place, your friends that move away. I was struggling to find that, and I found that in the startup community, and the entrepreneurship, and I found the meaning of community in a new place.